on now. The harvest is ripe.
The workers are few.
I said the harvest is ripe.
But the workers are few.
You know the harvest is ripe, but the workers are few. And we are the few. It's time to get some more workers up in this peace, serving the Prince of Peace. Strongholds brought down to their knees through prayer.
Ministries happening everywhere down in Verona, Dominican Quest. God's love is spreading
Through the best of Satan's territory, we gonna give him glory. Telling the whole story about Christ. No sugar and spice, telling them what it's like to give their whole life.
Sientas desmayar y que ya no hay fuerzas para continuar. Has pensado abandonar.
We will never completely know and have full understanding of the impact that was made through our time there. But God knows every bit of it. You know, the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only son. Like Jesus came, John 1:1 says, the word became flesh and dwelled among us. And I think that there's something so godly to being skin and bones, flesh among people in the midst of their need. Our project cost, the actual cost of materials to go build the latrines, as well as some of the cost of the leaders going on the trip. We took 5 leaders on the trip. That cost was raised through a golf tournament that we did, and it was absolutely so successful. It was the most successful tournament that we've had. In years past, we've done it, and this year was phenomenal. So just wanted to say thank you guys for those of you who are involved in that. And just all the way around, this trip has been a really incredible thing. We've been able to see God move in pretty substantial ways. I was reminded yet again on this mission trip that teenagers change the world. Not later, now.
Most impactful parts was one of the pictures up there. You saw there was a big group of us around praying for a little boy, and that was just an amazing time for me. We were there for probably between 10 and 20 minutes, just most of us on the floor praying for this boy, and it was just so amazing. He couldn't walk. He had something wrong with the development of one of his legs, or he couldn't walk normally. He could do a sort of hobble, but just couldn't walk like all the other kids. So we were just praying for healing for that. And one of the things that stuck out to me about this boy was, even though he couldn't walk and most of the children in the Batey could, he was one of the happiest that I saw. He always had this huge smile on his face, and he was so kind, yet he was constantly picked on. The culture there is not very loving, so since he's one of the smaller and weaker kids, he was constantly picked on and had things taken away from him. Yet he always had this smile and this love about him that was just so amazing.
There's something so incredible about being able to provide for someone for their physical needs and just to extend God's love in that way.
But I constantly have to remember that the reason I bring down youth is because people are in need, and that there's still a greater need than what even though we're not the only group to have ever come do that, the need is still there. And God's like, my heart breaks for Oscar every day this way, the way you feel right now, but more.